Hello everyone, it's Yuki here and welcome back to another episode from the CraftWorks SMP server. As you might have seen in that time lapse, I managed to do a good bit of mining. I got myself a full diamond gear and I got a diamond pickaxe. However, I do need a few more diamonds to actually get properly geared up because I have no other tools, as you might notice over here. I only have the pickaxe and an iron sword after all the deaths from last episode. And I also want to get my starter build going this episode, so I'm gonna have to grab a few more like stone variants. I probably need some tuff, probably some stone. I think I have enough deep slate, so that should be okay. So I'll go mining a little bit more, maybe find some extra diamonds, and then we're gonna start on this build. So while I go mining and get some extra resources, enjoy a clip with Joy where we try to strike a deal on some future business. Hello?
Hello! How are you doing?
I am doing very well. I was admiring your build here, and I'm not gonna lie, but I've been walking back and forth on these things for a good while.
Oh yeah. That's part of why I chose amethyst for it, because it's just so satisfying.
Oh yes. Like I was looking at the villagers and I was trying to get them some bread, and I was walking on this and I was like, oh, maybe I'll walk backwards a bit more. And I need to say that it's probably one of the best blocks they added to this game, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's so good. With the exception of like the end and stuff, they didn't really have a whole lot of purple really. So the amethyst is definitely one of the things that's up there.
I feel like they could add something more to make, I don't know, like a polished version or something like that. So it would be something nice.
Or slabs would be incredible.
Yeah, even slabs. Well, we're not gonna we're not gonna talk about anything slabs related because they kind of give us some vertical slabs now, but not really.
Yeah, that is true.
So, as you might already know, I'm here on a business venture. If you are, of course, interested into it. So Absolutely. I've been working with villagers for way too long, so I'm kind of half and half if I want to do it, but I would enjoy doing the farm part of it. So the first plan was to build an iron farm that was like, I don't know, somewhere up in the sky, and have the iron drop down below. So like that it's not near it, but you can still see it if you look up. I feel like it would be an interesting thing to, you know, just have iron dropping from the sky.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what else would be beneficial for the farm, but there could be a good few things. And if you are interested to open a shop further down the line, maybe we can like strike a deal or something.
Absolutely.
Get a cheaper book, maybe free books even, I don't know.
Oh yeah, and then I don't know if it would be useful for the farm or not, but down here, if we're willing to sink down here a little bit, there is a zombie villager that is just down here. I lost him. So he is just down here. He's been traded
I can hear him, yeah.
Yeah, so he's not
there he is.
Spawn. Oh.
I didn't know they can survive underwater. Oh, drowning.
Yep. Run! Or swim, I guess.
I didn't know actually that the zombie villagers can survive underwater though.
Oh yeah, that's how they became zombie villagers, is I just left them in boats and the drowned came and got them.
But would they not just convert into drowns? I guess they behave differently then?
Maybe it's because it's like a zombie villager or something that it's like, oh, well, we'll just leave it down there at the as a zombie still and not a drowned.
Okay, I'm getting prank ideas now with this. Well, all right. So I'll see how I feel about putting them up in the sky. I will need a lead probably to make it easy.
Let's see. I think I've got one here in this chest.
Ooh, that's gonna be handy then. Because with the boats now, I feel like it's so much easier to get villagers up in the sky.
Oh, absolutely.
In the past, it was an absolute pain. All right, well, business partner, future business partner.
Yeah.
Future
business partner.
Let's make some emeralds out of these fools.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we can give them some teasers. I know you were willing to give them free books at the start, so maybe until we get the whole thing set up, we can you know, part ways with some free samples.
Here are a few of those. Villager something or other. Great name right there that I just came up with. Villager something or other.
Still, I would say that Fred is still my favorite.
I mean, how could Fred not be anyone's favorite?
Exactly.
I mean, he literally just is here just doing his job. He does exactly what his job advertises. He just works here.
To be honest, I came here at first and I saw the crafting table before I saw the sign. And I was like, did they change something into the game? What's with the crafting table? And then I saw he's just a Neatwit and I saw the sign there. So yeah, it was... I definitely laughed much harder than I should have when I saw the sign. So I just logged in over here after a pretty long AFK session, and apparently I've been souped. If you didn't know, this is a way of AFKing over here on the CraftWorks SMP. Whenever you are AFK, there is a chance that you are gonna get soup, and apparently I am pretty good soup thanks to Joy, so thank you very much. It does look like we have a pretty full ingredient soup over here looking at my inventory, so yeah, thank you very much for that. I actually even have a bucket to remove the soup and enjoy it apparently, so thank you very much for that. And in case you are wondering what is exactly happening with me AFKing, this clip is actually about 2 weeks after the first episode, because I've been away on holidays and then I've been just playing a bit on the server, but I couldn't really record. So everyone has been pretty busy doing things around here. As you can see, this thing has been massively expanded by Joy. She's been putting a lot of work into this. I've been working a bit on the side when I could. We got a good few villagers over here having all the books, and I also got myself fully kitted out now. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think I'm pretty much fully geared right now, except the weird enchantments that you get from the Nether and an ancient city, but that's gonna be further down the line. So I don't know everything that happened on the server, but I do know a few things. So Joy expanded this one, which is the storage for the iron farm. There's a lot of iron over here. There's still a few blocks. And then also I have some profits from our bookshop, because she opened the bookshop all the way over at spawn. That's an absolutely fantastic build from Mikey. In case you didn't see his episode, go and check it out. His building skills are always amazing, and I really aspire to get even close to being that good one day. So I guess it's going to be a really good season with Mikey building around me. But getting back to where we were, these are my profits from the bookshop, and oh my god, I wasn't expecting it to be this much. So we have 2 stacks and 9 diamonds. So that's basically from me doing almost nothing. So thank you, Joy, for doing everything almost. I know I built the iron farm, but that was pretty much it. Everything else was just Joy taking all the books, trading all the books, building the shop, doing everything. So I most definitely have to start pulling my weight around here and do a few more things to get this shop going, and maybe even get our golden carrot shop going. But before we get there, let's head over to spawn, see what's going on around there, what kind of shops we have, and then I can finally actually show you my starter build, because that was in plan to do all along, but I literally started playing with the villagers. I wanted to get my gear sorted, and I kind of wasted too much time, and I got committed, and I decided that I'm not going to be doing anything unless I get fully geared. So I am fully geared now, so it's time to actually start this build right after we check out what everyone has been pretty much up to. Since we're on the way to spawn and we're actually going to see all the shops, I grabbed some books with the few emeralds that I had just to kind of restock the shop. Some of these are actually new books that are not in the shop, so maybe we're gonna make a bit more profit out of that. And you can see loading in all the builds of everyone. And it's actually insane how good this spawn looks like right now. So Mikey's build is over here, and like I said, if you didn't see his episode, go have a look. It's absolutely fantastic. There's like a gumball machine, which I absolutely love seeing every time I come over here. There's Mikey's actually starter build over here, which is in his first episode if you didn't see that one. And I also think that Shrunk and Sarnos have something. Well, I don't think, I know for sure because it's been a while since I've been around here. So yeah, like I said, this is Shrunk's plane. This is how he actually ended up on the server. He crashed over here. Check out his episode if you didn't see it. And this is Sarno's camp. So she built a small tent for everyone over here. I am still behind with decorating it. I really love all the small tents and the campsite that we have over here. Obviously, I got purple because, you know, I love purple. And it does look like these signs were messed with. Shrunky Donkey. Mikey's. God, that's a good one. Star Nostril. And the Yuki Pookie. I don't know who that is, but really good puns. I leave for puns. So we made it over to spawn, and I'm not going to present every single build that's around here. You're going to have to check out every other crafter out there if you want to see who built what. There's some amazing builds over here, and it's definitely worth checking all of them out. So we are going to do what we came here for, is to actually check the shop. So this is the shop that Joy built. She's over here holding the book, and then I'm over here, I guess, reading a book, learning the ropes while I was actually away. And yeah, there's a good few books over here by the looks of it. I restocked them a while ago. So let's add all these diamonds together, add these books over here, and just for my OCD, put them something like that. And then there's like a looting tree book over here. So we got a good few diamonds in profits, so 32. It's 2 diamonds for a book, which is a pretty decent price, I would say. So I'm gonna share those with Joy, and you know, even more profits coming our way. And we have a good few other pop-ups over here. We have some pale oak. We got some mangrove, which is a really big thing, and I hate chopping that down. We have a custom model request. Ooh, what's this? Custom model, put your request. If you want to read, just pause the video. So basically, if we want any custom textures, we can get them from this shop. I think that's Shash's shop, if I'm not mistaken. I really love the Japanese theme and the sword over here. Really, really cool. It's so nice to be on a server like this where you can see what everyone's been up to. It's absolutely insane to see what kind of builds they come up with. This is a Shrunk skin shop coming soon. We know this, we've seen this before. And then we have a small enchanting setup over here. There's more houses in the background. So like I said, just go watch all the episodes from the crafters, okay? There's way too many out there, and they're way too cool builds to pass on to. Oh, and I almost forgot, we're actually sitting on the biggest masterpiece out of everything. Let's go into camera mode so you can see it. This is the CraftWorks logo. This has been done literally in the first few days. I don't know who helped build this. I know a lot of people were involved, but it's absolutely insane that they got so many diamond blocks so early in the game. And it's a really nice centerpiece to have to the starter area. So this just shows once again how cool this server is. So yeah, with that said, let's get cracking, get some resources. I think I need a bit more deep slate and stone, and actually get this starter build finally done, because it's been way too long without having an actual base where everyone has a few small things built around here. And I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like these guys are constantly burning and then they're getting extinguished by the water, which is really, really funny. I keep hearing something around here. I don't know what it is. It's like whenever I get close to the ice. I see you. Pay it forward. Okay, I got it. I will pay it forward. Tactical fishing. Okay, good thing no one actually is online right now to see what I'm doing. So I guess we do have to pay it forward. So let's pay it forward to Mikey actually, because I know he's the one that has chests close to the water, so maybe he won't notice. So I'm gonna be taking out this block over here, place it there, and then get poisoned once again, I guess. The problem though is I don't think he's actually gonna get poisoned by that, because he's not really going down there. He's just gonna stay up here. So I think we need to rethink this. Okay, here we go. Ooh, maybe we do it in front of his door. Let's see how... Ow, ow, ow! Someone's actually done that already. Okay. I'll go away. Let's try Shrunk or Sarnos then. Because apparently someone else was way ahead of me. Oh, there's a skeleton shooting. So where would Shrunk go? I mean, I'm just gonna do it exactly what someone else did to me, right? Maybe we're gonna put it under this crafting table, and it looks like someone's already done this. And place that down, crafting table on top. So maybe he fell for it already. He's gonna fall a second time. That's gonna be actually funny to see it in his video. But enough distractions aside. Ow! Oh my god! He has a flame bow? Are you joking? Okay, so enough distractions. Let's grab a couple of more materials over here and start building this thing. And building is exactly what I did, and I finally finished the base. I know you guys probably seen this in the thumbnail, so you're probably not as excited as I am to have this done. But personally, I feel like it turned out pretty good. There are maybe a few details that I could probably change and make it a bit better. For example, that kind of part looks a bit flat, so I could probably round that up with a few slabs like I did in all the other parts. But if you do have any kind of suggestions of how I can improve this and how I can be a bit better at building, please do let me know down in the comments. I definitely want to hear some feedback, and I definitely want to learn to be a better builder, because look at what I have to build next to. So I definitely need to step up my game here. But yeah, this is what we have right now. There's a bit of deep slate, a bit of tuff, some diorite, just because I feel like it actually works with the birch forest. I kind of want to have the lore, because everyone has lore nowadays, that the forest somehow influenced these boulders and they kind of got infected by this. So I know it's not birch, but it's diorite, so it's kind of the same thing. Probably can round this edge a bit better. And also I added some moss on the top just because the boulders are here for a while. So, you know, moss is starting to grow from the rain and all that. And especially here near the water, it's kind of starting to seep in and it kind of transforms the rock. It gets mossy over time and adds a bit of color to the whole build as well. So as a general idea, I'm actually really happy how this turned out being my starter build. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but the whole idea of this build, I know it just looks like a rock, but this is pretty much to give the start of what my base this season is going to be. And it's going to be an underground base. So the rocks are kind of a facade of what my base is actually going to be, but the real base is going to be underground. So right now I only have these two chests, a crafting table, and my bed. I don't really have anything else, but for the next episode I'll probably put a few more things together, add some furnaces. I don't know exactly how I want to make this interior feel. Maybe I'm just gonna make like a nice kind of cave, and this is kind of my mine entrance, this water going all the way down. So probably I'm gonna have to make some kind of staircase there so I don't have to keep taking the water up and down, and make this look a bit more pretty. I think actually this cave goes out on this other side, which I guess it works. It's not really that big of a deal, but I would in theory enclose it just so there's no actual exit from inside here other than this. So I like the exit. It's actually really cool how I just go forward and it puts me straight into swim mode. The going back in, it's not the best, but I guess it works. I wanted to keep it a bit of a kind of hidden entrance so it's not so obvious where it is. If you really pay attention, you'll see that there's a hole in here, but I feel like it's blending in very well, and I might actually replace this sand to make it even more less obvious. So I hope you are as excited as I am to be over here on the server playing with so many people and actually having some fun, learning to build a bit better, because everyone so far seems to be a fantastic builder over here. So definitely go and check out their channels, or the links should be down in the description. If you're interested to buy any kind of merch, we have also merch with the CraftWorks logo and some flowers and all the other things. You can have a look down into the description. The link is CraftWorksSMP.com, and you can get yourself some nice merch. I personally got a hoodie and it's actually really nice. As always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed this video, do leave a like and comment your favorite part down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Until next time, happy crafting!